Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the entertainment headquarters, and welcome to a trailer reaction. And prior to getting on to doing the trailer reaction, I'll just let you know that this will be the only content coming to the channel this week. Yes, I'll be jetting off tomorrow to Romania with some good friends of mine, and we're going to check out the sights, take in the culture, have a good old time, and hopefully sometime next week you'll get a mini blog on what I got up to there. The one thing that I am 100% looking forward to is going to see Dracula's castle and hopefully checking out the sights there and seeing what it's all about. But until then, here's a trailer reaction. Now, this trailer came out, I think, at the end of last week, but I didn't have an opportunity to check it out. So here I am, finally getting to check it out. Now, back in the 1980s, you had two comedy action franchises. One was Beverly Hills Cop, and the other was Lethal Weapon. Now, I have to be honest, I was more for Lethal Weapon than I was Beverly Hills Cop, but they're both iconic. They're both, massive part of the 80s and part of me growing up. I love Lethal Weapon more because I love the chemistry and the camaraderie between Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, and Joe Pesci. And with Beverly Hills Cop, even though I did enjoy it, I was all more for Lethal Weapon. But you cannot take away from Eddie Murphy. Now, Eddie Murphy started off as an amazing stand-up comedian, and then he became an actor, and he is part of some of the best comedies of the 1980s growing up for me personally. He tried to revive one of his other, classics that he's well known for, Coming to America. But for me, it was a bit of a letdown and it was unnecessary. But that's what Hollywood likes to do. They like to bring us now these legacy sequels and see if they can recapture the magic, because they have run out of fucking ideas and the well is dry. So here they are once again attempting to create a Maverick or another unnecessary remake like Coming to America, but this time it's called Beverly Hills Cop Axel F, and it's coming to us by Netflix. So, like I say, Maverick for me was a one-off. It did really well. It was something that we didn't need, but when it turned up, it was really, really good. And then since then, like I say, Hollywood, because the well is dry of ideas, they keep on spinning out these legacy sequels, reboots, or continuations that, most of them haven't fared too well. So, with that said, let's take a look at Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. So this is coming from Netflix. Now, will Netflix have a reputation of focusing on the things that work and are successful and doing, continuing them on, and put a lot of effort and a lot of detail and a lot of time into them, or they bring out these mediocre, one-off films or series that they're just, there to capture, subscriptions. Now, Extraction is an exception. That's a great film franchise with Chris Hemsworth. Series that work, of course, Stranger Things. Series that haven't worked is Oblivion. That was a one-off, just a crazy kind of spoofy action comedy, but I enjoyed it, but it's a one-off. So Beverly Hills Cop Axel F is going to go down one road or the other, success or not success. So let's take a look. Mark Molly is the director of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. It was written by Will Beale and it's starring Eddie Murphy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Taylor Page, Judge Reynolds, John Aston, Paul Reiser, Bronson Pinwar, and Kevin Bacon. Quite a strong cast, and just like I said with Danny Glover, Mel Gibson and Joe Pesci, the Beverly Hills Cop films would not have worked without the chemistry and the camaraderie of Eddie Murphy, Judge Reynolds, and John Aston, who made it quite a team in themselves. So it's nice to see them back. So without a further ado, let's check out Beverly Hills Cop Axel F.
Everybody, it's another beautiful day here in Beverly Hills.
What the hell was that?
Let me guess. Foley.
Did you say Foley? Foley! You stole a helicopter!
I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly a helicopter. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea. I told you it was a bad idea. Oh, hey! He shot my rotor off. Shit, shit, shit.
You know, this is very embarrassing.
You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher-Price-looking squad car.
Y'all are the Lego cops.
Jane, hey, this is your father. Before you hang up, I'm in town. I've been arrested. And hello?
You sure y'all paying y'all's bills? Because this phone don't work.
This isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I saw that. 84, 87, and then 94. But this place has changed a bit.
What brings you back to 90210?
I got a call from Billy.
He's in trouble now.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be a cop again. You gotta do something. Axel, if you damage any city property...
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem? A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
I'm on an undercover mission with Axel Foley.
You're pissing off a lot of people.
That means we're getting close. Y'all safe? Everybody safe?
There's no seatbelt in the middle.
The hell with the seatbelt? We on the edge.
Boom!
We're gonna need some backup.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm getting us some backup.
God, I missed you, Axel.
July the 3rd. So, what do I think of that? Well, it looks okay. It feels, like they're doing their best to recapture the magic of the first three. But like I say, because it is from Netflix and it is going to streaming, I do have, me, reservations, as you will, for this. It's either going to turn out and be a great, streaming film, or it's going to turn out to be a not so good streaming film. It's either going to go down the route of potentially Roadhouse. So what I mean by Roadhouse, the remake, the reboot, should I say, it's more of a reboot. It wasn't an amazing film, but I didn't think it was terrible either. I thought it was middle of the road. You knew what it was. You saw what was written on the front of it. So for me, this has the potential of being that and nothing more. Or it's going to go down the disaster route, like Coming to America 2. A sequel that didn't need to happen, but because we're in the era of the legacy sequel, Hollywood have to churn them out, including Netflix. So that's just my opinion. Axel Foley, you know, I want him to be on top form again, but you know, it's really up to the writers, not just the performance of Eddie Murphy. It's great to see the old cast back. You know, I'm just gonna hoe this out there. I think Kevin Bacon, who's the, you know, the head honcho at the, you know, in Beverly Hills, the police commissioner, or lieutenant, whatever you call them. I think he is going to turn out to be one of the bad guys. That's just my opinion. Let's see if it happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But just looking at the trailer, that's the hint I'm getting. But for me, it looks middle of the road. It looks like something we've seen before, time and time again. It looks like Netflix are just trying to do a cash in and recapture on the nostalgic value. And you know what it's for? It's the drive subscriptions, subscribers, and they'll probably get a few off the back of this. But that's just my opinion. But what's your opinion of Beverly Hills Cop Axel F? Is it something you're looking forward to? Are you happy to see Eddie Murphy back as Axel Foley? And will you be watching? The likelihood is if you subscribe to Netflix, you'll probably give it a watch. I probably will give it a watch on July the 3rd. But like I say, this is the only content coming to the channel this week, as I won't be around for the next few days. So until I see you again, keep on enjoying your movies, keep on enjoying all things television, and keep loving all things entertainment. And I'll catch us all at the next one.